Hey guys, John Fitzen, Dinky, and I got something so cool. You guys are gonna, and it's what you wanted, right, Dink? Tell him, Dink. Yeah, there you go. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna show you this. We're back, and aren't we, Dink? And I got Charlie here. I made one of these up probably, God, what was it? 4 years ago, and they sold really well. I called it the Rhino. And Charlie, I drew it up, and Charlie took it, did his magic. And isn't that cool? Look how thick that damn thing is. And it is a neat little knife. Has a nice little back cut. It feels really good in your hand. But this is going to be our little inexpensive knife. Not cheap. Not inexpensive. I mean, but I mean, you look at the quality it's on this and all that, but the price point's going to be really good. It's going to be $150.
Yeah, this is going to be the Tickle Me Elmo of this year.
Yeah, and then they're going to drop down in price even more. If you look at the sheath, I did a real fancy sheath on this. But the original one's just going to be Kydex. This has elephant hide and it has a tech lock to it, and blade tech anyway. So really cool. But we'll tell you a little bit about this. Is spring steel.
Yeah, it's a. I'll tell. So it started out as leaf spring type stuff. It's 5160. It is differentially tempered, so there's a temper line right along here. The edge is really hard. The back is really springy. So this is something that we do on all of our knives now, so that you could actually get some lateral pressure. So a lot of knives, if they're really skinny, you can't really get any lateral pressure on something. But the fact that the blade geometry on this, you've got a really great, really good skinner or whatever on the edge, but the back is thick enough that you could really get some sideways pressure on everything. It feels great in your hand. For as small as that is, it really feels like you've got something substantial.
Everybody that picks it up loves it. Even, what did you think, Randy?
Yeah, I know. You feel.
In fact, even my daughter, Monique, she goes, Daddy, I want one of these.
Everybody, yeah.
And
I took this to a jiu-jitsu class. I just took it out of my bag and showed a couple of guys, and I instantly had orders. As soon as you have it in your hand, you know you got something that's serious.
And the price is going to be really great. Now, like I said, we're going to do a cheaper one, not cheaper, but one that's even a better price. It might have a cord wrapped handle. I haven't done one on a cord wrapped handle on this yet, and we'll see what it's like, if it's really good or not. And so we're going to be playing with this, but it's a cool knife, and it's built like a brick shit house.
Yeah.
And
have we ever offered anything as inexpensive as this?
No.
I don't remember anything.
It's going to even be a better price. But what's funny is the first ones that I made, I did like 4 or 5. It's either 4 or 5. I went to my buddy Heritage Arms, and he bought one instantly. He just goes, John, I have to have it. And at Heritage Arms, my one buddy, he goes to Africa. The guide wanted it. He goes, I gotta have it. and so Aleco gave it to him. And I know when I take it down to him over at Heritage Arms, he's gonna see it and he's gonna go, oh my God, John, I gotta have one. But yeah, so the first 20 are gonna be $150. And
then we might do some kind of a production-y thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take these to the SARS show with Rocket. And but the first ones are going to be basically handmade. Well, they are handmade.
This is hammer forged. I forged this out on my anvil. There's only one way you can make those marks, and it's the old school way. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the fact that this comes in at 6.5 ounces. So as far as like a packing sort of a blade, if you're considered, if you're concerned about cutting down on weight, 6.5 ounces is really not that much for something as useful as this.
And you can use it as a neck knife too. I'm going to put a whole thing so you can undo these. You can actually use it as a neck knife. But I call it the Rhino, and it's a cool little blade, man. It's beefy, mean, and just too cool for school. So anyway, you guys, that's our newest little knife. It's inexpensive. I mean, shit. And it's built like a brick shit house. And you can open somebody up with that really easy. They don't even know. And you can go up in the femur. Can you imagine? Just go boom and just slice up.
Yep.
Nice little back cut on it.
And it even looks like a little rhino.
Yeah.
So
So even Randy likes it. And Randy's not really into knives.
You know, this is the first small. I'm not into small knives, but this is a really awesome knife.
Yeah. So anyway, so there you go, guys. Keep your edges sharp, your powder dry. Emails. People ask us stuff. I mean, fun stuff. Hey, I want to do a shout out to people in Great Britain, Ireland, Scotland, Europe, Canada. Shit, you guys rock, man. You guys keep watching, man. We're going to teach you some really cool stuff. And then you can change everything in your countries. Make it so it's easy to carry big fucking weapons.
That's right, because you're safer with citizenry that are armed.
Yeah, exactly. And I've talked to a bunch of people from England. They've even told me, he said, yeah. Let's see, how do you say that?
Salatin.
Salatin.
I was wondering if we make knives for people outside the USA.
Do it all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, I've sent people in England, Scotland, Ireland, Canada, Germany, Africa. Brazil. There's a military guy that has my knife in Brazil that he just loves.
There's some stuff in Afghanistan. Back from guys
I've had a lot of knives in Afghanistan and all that. So a lot of the interchangeable blades that were stolen, and that guy was selling them for next to nothing at the military bases.
And I think we've actually got knives even in the People's Democratic Republic of California.
Yeah. Okay, well, moving on. But you guys from Europe, I get calls like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, John, I want to get a knife. Okay. So, if you have to call me, 801-918-3725. But anyway, now we're going to talk about the big folder. We have people ask, we asked, he said, what should we call it? We've had the Doom Blade, okay? The Fitzen Doom. We've had, what?
The Zomboid.
Zomboid?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The sidearm. BFF, big fucking folder.
I like this one.
Fitzen Apocalypse.
The Fitzpocalypse.
Fitzpocalypse. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. What's
the Doomsday?
Look at this. And I didn't know that meant that. Abyss?
No, Abyssus.
Abyssus. Yeah, that's and that's kind of a neat name.
That is actually.
Yeah. From hell.
And it means in Latin. It means from hell. Which
that might be the one.
That is a good one. Are we going to give away a free knife to whoever gives us the best
talk
name?
to Tom. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. We'll give you money off on it if you want one. If we pick one of these,
there you go.
You just the Doomsday, the Tusk, Last Resort,
Tusk,
the Beast. Those are just some of the names. So keep, kind of. Well, keep them coming in. That one I like.
Yeah. Well, I'm leaning towards that.
And it's Latin, but I can't say it.
Apocalypse.
I can't say it.
Abyssus.
Abyssus.
Abyssus. It's like an abacus, but with S's.
With S's. Wow. Cool. What do you think, Randy?
I like Abyssus. I think that
Yeah.
fits Apocalypse too, though.
Apocalypse.
If you can spit it out.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, I'm still, trying to decide, and so we'll just kind of go from there, But
Yeah,
anyway,
thanks for the emails, and keep them coming.
yeah, and keep your edges sharp, your powder dry. See ya.